to my channel. I'm Hannah Rose and you're watching Home with Hannah. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I clean my refrigerator, and also I wanted to share with you a little grocery haul. So at the end of this video, you'll be able to see what I purchased this week for my food shop. I have food delivered to my door. It's so easy, and I'm able to budget my money doing it this way because I can see how much I'm spending before I click buy, and it just makes it a lot easier and saves me a lot of time. So today I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of cleaning motivation and clean out my fridge, and you can clean your fridge along with me. So let's start by opening up our refrigerator and taking everything out so that we can give it a good deep clean. And then after that, we can start putting things back into our refrigerator with a little bit more organization. Right, so as you can see here, we've now emptied our fridge, and the key here is to be quite quick because if you've got any food, I've got a lot of food because I just had a food shop delivered today. You'll want to make sure that you do it quickly so you can get your food back into the refrigerator as soon as possible. But yeah, I can see that there's a few marks in my fridge. It definitely needs a good clean, just to make sure there's no germs in there and stuff like that. I like to do a deep clean of this about once a month. And then once a week before I put my new food in, I'll give like the shelves a quick wipe down, maybe give like the drawers a quick wipe through. And a tip while you're going through your fridge, when you're taking things out, I actually didn't have many things that were out of date. But if there's anything out of date, make sure to throw that away. And if you've got doubles of things, or you're missing some things, or you've had to throw away things that you use a lot of the time but it's just gone out of date, make sure to write it down, take an inventory, so that you know when next to your food shop you can add it on to your shopping list.
I promise I'll show up when your life's too rough. If you wanna have me there, I know I'm like a walk in space. No matter how you talk with me, you never know what's up. I don't even think I'm in my league here, but I'm so hypnotized by these feelings. I wanna know, are you feeling close tonight? I wanna run, I wanna run, I wanna run now, out of this cage into your heart, made to get lost inside. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling to you. I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone in you.
Cleaned all the inside of our fridge and it looks nice and white and nice and clean. We are now going to add back in our food, and our food will really want to be back in the fridge so it can stay nice and cold and not go off, especially your meat. So I would recommend putting your meat in first, especially if you're gonna want to like mess around doing organization. Definitely put your meat in first and then go from there. Okay everyone, so I wanted to show you what I got this week in my food shop. I've done a video on how I plan my meals for the week and how I get them delivered and everything. So I've just had a food delivery come, and I wanted to show you kind of what I get. I'm trying to have a healthy eating week, get back on track, get motivated again, get into a really good routine of eating majority healthy. I kind of like to stick to a rule of 80% healthy, 20% indulgent. I don't want to deprive myself. And I live with my boyfriend, so I have to be fair and get him some stuff as well. But so the first item that I have is I get a stir-fry mix. I think it's really good. It's nice and cheap. It was only £1, and you get a nice mixed pepper stir fry. And I add this to chicken with my sauce. And then I get 2 lots of peppers because I like to snack on peppers. But I also love to make fajitas. They're great to add into my homemade sauces. So when I make tomato sauce or a chili or anything like that, I like to add peppers, but they're definitely a staple for fajitas, so I get 2 of them. As you can see here, I have my little easy fajita mix already mixed together. So I buy the seasoning because I find it a lot easier and it's delicious. So yeah, I got this. So I love teriyaki sauce with my stir fry, or if I just make chicken and broccoli, I like to put that over some white rice, but I like to flavor it with teriyaki sauce. So I got 2 of those. Then I got these mini wraps for Ben. They're not the healthiest option, but when we're having fajitas, he loves to have wraps with his, so I got some wraps. And then I got a loaf of wholemeal bread. I like having this like a slice in the morning with some peanut butter or butter. They're great just to have bread. It's really good. If you don't use it all, you can stick it in your freezer and make the most out of it. Then I got some tomatoes. I have salad pretty much every day at work, so I like to add tomatoes to it. Blueberries for breakfast, strawberries for breakfast. I've got these little Uncle Ben's Mexican style rice. So I like adding this to my salad. It really flavors it up and makes it really nice. I usually like to have like rice with my salad or a sweet potato with my salad. Then I got some mint. I love adding mint to my water. Just chop up like a bit of lemon, squeeze some lemon in, add a few leaves of mint, and it makes a really refreshing and healthy water. I actually ordered basil because I wanted to add fresh basil to like my sauces, but they didn't have it, and when you have a food order, you can have the option to have substitutes. It's better than having nothing at all. So I ended up getting another mint. That's what they substituted me with, which I'm not complaining about. I'll just make sure I make lots of yummy water. Then moving on, I've got my white rice. I find this really easy. It's in the bag. You just boil it and it takes 9 minutes. So I like that. I like adding that with my stir fry. Then I've got some apples. Then I've got some broccoli, and I've got 2 lots of broccoli. I like having broccoli with in a stir fry or just on its own with chicken. It's just a great side dish, and it's very healthy. So I use up broccoli. I usually get 2 lots of it because I'll use one for a stir fry and I'll use one for like a meal where I'm just making chicken and veg. Then I have 3 lots of cucumber. I love cucumber. We get through this like by Thursday. It's now Monday. And yeah, I really like having cucumber in. I chop up like half. I take a cucumber and I'll chop it in half, and then I'll slice it half for both me and Ben. So me and Ben will have like a quarter of a cucumber each on our salad every day for lunch. Then I've got some lemons, and I like using half of this every morning to make my lemon water. And then I'll usually use the other half to create a like bigger lemon water for the rest of the day. And then I've got my hummus. I love hummus. I usually will just take a couple like spoonfuls, add it to my salad, and then I'll have things like little carrots. I could put the peppers in my salad so I can just kind of like dip them. And then I've got these already chopped carrots just to make it easy for myself this week. I want to get back into eating quite healthy. So if I make pasta sauce, I like chopping them into like little quarters or in half and adding them, and it adds a really nice sweetness to your sauces. I also would like to kind of make maybe like a chicken noodle soup type thing, and adding carrots is really good. I've also got celery. Celery is great to add to sauces, great to add to soups, great to have with peanut butter as a snack. I love having celery in. Spinach is a staple for me. I think it's great, and I always have this as my main bed for my salad. So I'll make like a little spinach bed and then add all my extras on top. I then have a lot of bananas. And yeah, that's good, because what I like to do is I like to have bananas on me every single day at work. What I do with my bananas is I probably won't eat them all, so we'll have a few left over and I will just make banana bread. I then got a bag of sweet potatoes. As you can see, it was nice and cheap for a bag of 4. So I like to either make these as part of my dinner, which I might be doing tonight, or I'll just bake a couple the night before, and at lunch the next day I can add some sweet potato to our salad for both myself and Ben, and it's really tasty and yummy. And then getting to the end of the stuff that I got some sunflower seeds. I love to scatter these on top of my salad. I think they're really delicious. I also love them when I've got avocados, which I've not bought this week because I bought them the past few weeks that I've got avocados. They've not been as nice and I've not been able to use them really. So I got some sunflower seeds. If you do have avocado toast and you enjoy that, sprinkle some sunflower seeds on the top with a little bit of Himalayan salt. Tastes amazing. But yeah, I got sunflower seeds for our salads. I got 3 onions, great as a base starter point for any meal. I'll make fajitas with it. I'll make sauces with it. I'll make chili with it. I'll make anything with it. I add onions. Then for snacks, I got a bag of pretzels. I also have these little flatbread cracker things. I get these every week. They're the sweet chili flavor Ryvita crackers, and I love having this with my hummus, and I'll have it as like a side thing with my salad at lunch, and it just adds a little bit of crunch and flavor to what I'm eating, and it's a nice little snack to have. Keeps me going. And then this is Ben's favorite cereal. I don't have cereal in the morning. I'm not a cereal person really, but Ben loves this Crunchy Nut Kellogg's cereal. So it was on sale like 2 for £4 or 2 for £3. Now these are a few drinks that I always get. I love getting almond milk. I don't drink milk. I've not liked milk since being a toddler, but Ben loves having almond milk with his cereal, so I always get in almond milk as an alternative to normal milk. And then I've got some orange juice. I love having orange juice every morning. Not every morning, but most mornings it's really nice, especially this time of year, just to get that little bit of vitamin C in the morning. I love having orange juice. So this one's lemonade, and then the other one I got is the peach flavor. And those are really, really nice. I like having like a bottle of Robinson's juice and then a bottle of water when I go to work. So yeah, so this is everything that I got this week in my food order.
'Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the 2 of us and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us.
Okay everyone, so that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that this cleaning motivation has motivated you to clean out your fridge and do a healthy food shop. So until next time, I hope you all have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone!
Hold your hand.